if you take anything away from this video, it is that you can influence your beard. You can make it stronger, you can make it thicker. And I'm not talking about beard growth pills, I'm not talking about hormone stuff, I'm just talking about basic maintenance, basic cleanliness, and just looking after yourself. That is going to make a huge difference as to how your facial hair grows. So make sure you stay tuned all the way through this video, and we're gonna sort that out for you right now. There's a lot of people that can really, pull off a patchy beard, and I mean some of the top actors that are around, like James Franco for example, he's got a really patchy beard and he just pulls it off because he works with it. He doesn't sort of fight against it. I mean, he knows he's got a patchy beard, so he just sort of goes along with it, doesn't worry too much about it, and just pulls it off really well. He wears it with confidence, and I think people like James Franco, they're a really good example of people that do not have the predisposition to be able to grow a full beard. And like I would say, a full beard is something like my beard. I've got quite a full beard. Luckily, I mean, I just have some good genes that allows me to grow a really full beard. I look after my beard and everything else, but I'm predisposed to be able to grow a full beard. This wasn't always the case though. I mean, so I'm 26 years old. When I was 21, I was still only just about being able to grow a good amount of stubble, maybe getting 5 days worth of growth, and it was really patchy. And before that, I wasn't able to grow anything. I mean, when I was at college, so 17, 18 years old, I had managed to get like a chin strap all the way around, and it just looked comical. It looked so stupid, but I was so into like being able to grow a beard. Like I really wanted something, and that was the best thing I thought I could do, and it wasn't great. So one thing there is that when you're younger and you're trying to grow a full beard out, you might not be able to, and that might just be because it hasn't really kicked in yet. It might take a little bit longer. For me, when I hit 21, I started being able to grow a full beard, but it was a patchier beard. So it took a few iterations, and I mean, I probably got a few weeks worth of growth, maybe a month's worth of growth, and I would shave it off. That was so bad. Like, it's so wrong of me to do that, because what I'm doing there is I'm actually getting rid of any progress that I've made so far, and that's probably the worst thing that you can do. Just keep going with it, keep growing it, and only that way will you know if you have the predisposition to grow a full beard. So you need to give it time, you need to give it patience, you need to learn if your face, your skin, your hair can grow out a full beard. So make sure you've watched our how to grow a beard video. So you just need to make sure that you're giving your beard every chance before you decide that you can't grow a full beard, before you decide that you have a patchy beard. You really need to understand what your beard can do, what it can look like, what it can be, and you're not gonna know that if you shave it at every opportunity. So some people are born with the genes that allow them to grow a really strong, really full beard. Some people don't have those genes, they're not so lucky they will have a patchy beard. And in those circumstances, there's nothing that you can do about that. You really just have to work with what you've got. And I think that's a really important tip. Always make sure you're working with what you've got. Don't change your appearance if you don't go for a certain look if you can't pull it off, really. That's what we're trying to say here. So if you've got a patchy beard, deal with it. Maybe do a nice fade. I mean, a lot of people find they get really patchy bits here and here. I mean, even for example, for me here, we're just gonna zoom in real close here. So even I have a couple of little patchy areas, and like I just showed, they're just these two bits here. And there's nothing I can really do about that. I let it grow out a little bit. It's really like hair there. They are actually, these patches are slowly going as I grow it longer. I mean, this beard, I've been growing it now sort of since the 1st of June, and I do trim it. I do tidy up currently in November, so I'm not touching it at the moment. I'm just letting it grow out just to see what we get from it. But a lot of people don't do that, don't give it the chance to do that. But I mean, if you've got patches, just deal with it. I mean, what I could do here at the moment, as you can see, I'm starting to grow out the moustache a little bit more. As it gets longer, I could probably drop the moustache down over it, cover these areas if I want to. But I'm not too concerned about it. It doesn't really bother me that much. I'm quite content with it. So, tip number 1. you just need to make sure your beard is clean. I mean, I don't know why some people don't want to do this, but some people seem to be a little bit adverse about giving their beard a good wash. And I'm not even necessarily talking about using beard shampoos, beard soaps. I mean, if you want to use those, go ahead, use them. They're great products. When you just wash your beard with just normal water in the shower, give it a really good scrub. I mean, get down with your fingernails, scrub all that dirt, all that debris, all that grease away. I mean, if you, for example, use a beard balm, a beard wax, beard oil, I mean, they're great for cleaning out your beard each day, but if you've left them in for 24 hours and you haven't washed them away yet, they might attract a bit of like dirt, a bit of fluff, you know, anything really, because obviously when your beard's nicely oiled, it seems to attract every fiber that there is. So make sure you're cleaning your beard every day with nice hot or warm water. Just get in there, make sure you're cleaning all that debris out, and that's going to make a huge difference, because if you're not cleaning all that dirt away, that dirt's going to go straight into your skin, block up all your hair follicles, and that's not going to allow the promotion of healthy growth. And if you've got little patches where all throughout your beard where the hairs aren't coming through properly, that means you're going to have a patchiness all around. So just make sure you're doing that. And that also moves on to the next point, in that you need to make sure you are combing your beard regularly. And I would advise that you comb your beard at least once a day, and I mean a good comb. Get right in, get it to the skin if you can. As your beard gets a bit longer, make sure that you're using the proper brush. You don't want to get a cheap, nasty plastic brush that when you pull the brush through, the little bits of plastic that might, you know, just be, you know, little splinters on each of the parts of the hairbrush. As you pull it through, it plucks your hairs out, and then when you look into the sink, you're finding half your beard there. You don't want that. That is horrendous. You're gonna just destroy your beard instead of looking after it. So what you need to do is make sure you've got a brush that is perfect for your beard. You know, you're clearing all your follicles out. It means that you're promoting that healthy growth. You're going to give room for these new hairs to sprout out. And more importantly, as your beard grows, obviously you're prone potentially to ingrown hairs. That's when the hairs curl back in on themselves and go back into the skin, and they give you like these massive boils, pimples, whiteheads, whatever you want to call them. They're not nice. And the last thing you then want to do with those is pop them. You sort of just need to let them naturally go, or pluck the hair out of them. But if you start getting those all over your beard, how are you going to get a full beard if half your beard's filled with these ingrown hairs? So make sure you're washing your beard daily, make sure you're brushing your beard daily. There's another thing that I think a lot of people overlook just generally in life, and that is, if you look after your body, you are going to have better hair, better fingernails, better skin, and everything else. And one way of doing this is just drink a ton of water, eat healthy, rich foods such as, you know, like avocados are brilliant. Make sure you drink, drinking plenty each day, getting your fluids on board, avoiding energy drinks, just avoiding high sugars and bad fats. If you stick to like the basic principles, really good balanced diet, your beard hair is gonna grow far better than before. So another way of doing this and getting this full beard, making sure that your beard is looking fine each day, making sure that it's got all the nutrients, all the healthy vitamins it needs, is that you can actually invest in some beard care products. Beard oils, beard balms, beard waxes, mustache waxes, beard shampoos, beard soaps, the list goes on and on and on, but they work. They're really good as long as they're all natural products. I'm not talking about some cheap stuff from China, some mass-produced rubbish. I'm talking about all natural goodness. Like I said in my other videos before, the how to use beard oil video, we went over this in detail. I'm not gonna labor on the point too much right now. We only use natural ingredients here at Beardster. And as you see, like, it's tried and tested. I've been using beard oils since May last year, 2016, and that's my own products since then. Before that, I was using products like Percy Nobleman, for example, which are slightly more mass produced, they're fairly good products, but I shifted last year and started using my own products, and since then, well, you can see my beard has grown very well. And since June the 1st 2017, that's when I started on this beard journey of growing this beard out, and since then I've only used the Beardster products, and I've only used the Beardster beard balm. So it's something that I'm really happy about. You can see the results, they work. I can't really say too much about that. They provide all the nutrients you need. At the moment, I'm currently testing out the Lumber beard balm, and I mean, when I set up Beardster as a bearded product company, I really wanted the beard balms to be the focus, and at the moment they're just killing it. I've not seen growth on my beard like this before, and it's the beard balms 100%. Mixed in with a good diet, drinking plenty of water, washing the beard daily, and I just use water. I don't use soap, I don't use beard shampoos, and I comb my beard twice a day. So I mean, the proof's in the pudding, really. That's all I can say there. So make sure you're doing all of these things to try and avoid that patchy beard situation, and just let me know. Just try each one, go through each one, make the improvement, just see what happens. I mean, if you really want this, full beard, it's not going to do you any harm whatsoever. So guys, thank you for your time. I really do appreciate that. I know just watching a video that's quite long on how you have a patchy beard, how you can get around it, might not be on your your priorities, but if you want a full beard, learn, just try new stuff, and I promise you that your beard is going to look a lot less patchy after you've done all of these things. But guys, until next time, goodbye.